How many of you have tested the theory that trees are 90% air and found out that's wrong? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can hit the ball low and hit the ball high instead of trying to figure out how much of that thing you can hit. So we're going to start with low shots first. The big piece for me again is not making big changes. You want to be able to do this on the course and not have it be like you have, 3 separate swings. So the first thing, talk about ball position. If my ball positions, this is an 8-iron, by the way, that I'll be hitting on both of these types of shots. So if this is my normal ball position, I might move the ball back that much. I don't play with drastic things. We're getting the ball way back here, or anywhere. On the course, I don't play with ball position an awful lot in terms of changing it from what I would usually hit for that club. It's kind of a recipe for disaster. Don't make big changes on the course, and you don't need to. So ball position, just a teeny bit back. That's it. So knowing that, the next thing that I try to think about for hitting the ball low is I feel in my hands. And what I feel is just that my hands are lower on the backswing and finishing lower on my follow through. The other piece that I focus on to kind of keep the ball down is my chest. The ball's here. I try to think about like my chest kind of like smothering the ball as I'm hitting it. So kind of like covering the ball as I'm rotating through. And that just helps probably more than anything keep my hands low. So it really works well with that is if my chest is covering it, my hands are low, and I'm covering it as long as I can, it kind of makes my hands stay a little bit low. So here, we'll try to hit a couple lowish 8-irons. Again, I hit the ball high and I play standard loft irons. So these have a lot more loft than at least a lot of the newer clubs that I've been seeing. It's another good low one. So that's how you can work on very easily without making big changes to your swing on the course to hit those low shots. Hitting the ball high is actually pretty easy. And what's nice is this, I use the same kind of concept of feel and hands, slight just tweaks with it, and it's easy to do on the course. Just get to the range, practice a little bit, and hopefully you'll be able to see this is pretty easy to do. So when we're hitting the ball high, you're going to take the ball and move it a teeny bit forward in your stance is the first piece. But again, not a lot. I'm not a fan of moving the ball a lot. Like a half a ball forward. That's it. Slight little change. Next piece is just the polar opposite of hitting the low ball. Feel like your hands a little bit higher in the back. Feel like your hands, you're finishing up high. That's really it. It's really straightforward. And it's nice because it's the polar opposite of hitting it low. So talk about something easy that you can think about on the course that doesn't involve big changes. So I'm literally just going to be thinking about hands high, hands high. That's pretty much it. Ball, maybe like a half a ball more forward. Nothing big or dramatic. I towed that too, so that was not... It was a little bit higher for sure, but that was not a great hit. Let's see if we can put a good one on here for you. There we go. There's a high 8-iron. One more here. Towering. And so again, being able to hit a high 8-iron is important too, or just any club, again, because this isn't some big swing change. It's just a feel thing of feel like your hands are high and the way back, and on your follow through, ball just a teeny bit more forward. You can do this with all of your clubs. And it's a really easy way to do it without stressing yourself out on the course. So when you have a tree that you know, maybe you're like, my 5-iron might not be able to get over it, normal shot. Go to the range and practice this, and I bet you're going to see a pretty big difference in your ball flight. Well, now you've got that shot. So I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe.